Hi, welcome to another Power Blast podcast. Hey everyone, Perry Tinsley here, creator of the Power Blast podcast, owner of PutYourselfFirst.com, and founder of Team Power Blast. I've been talking about a program, came out a little while ago, P90, and I've been doing that. I've been working on this with this program with my wife, and we're really enjoying it. The first phase of the program seems to be going pretty fast for the workouts, and I'm just going to share with you today about one of the workouts in the first month. This is called Sweat A, and I guess there's an A, B, C with each phase, and you toggle back and forth. One day you're doing the sweat workout, the next day a sculpt workout, and you flip-flop those. And as you choose the calendar, you can choose whether to do a more cardio-based type of program or a more sculpting-based type of program. And basically what you're doing is, we chose the cardio one, so we're doing 3 sweat workouts a week plus the ab ripper, where if you chose the strength-based one, you'd be doing 3 sculpting ones and just the 2 cardio or sweat ones. So let's dig into the sweat. I'm not going to talk to you about specifically what the different workout moves are. Frankly, I forgot what the hell are. I just follow what he says to do on the TV. But what you're supposed to do is lay down a grid with some painter's tape on the floor. Hillary and I didn't do that. We kind of go through our little imaginary grid on the floor, and I'm sure that doesn't help with the exact preciseness of the agility, because you do some sorts of agility. They're a little bit of low impact, but you'll do little jogs, side like a side jog, and you'll be running in each box and moving kind of laterally, or you'll be doing kind of these little football runs where you really shuffle your feet really fast, and then move from box to box. So a nice cardio effect there. Tony does bring in some of the MMX moves that he's done in recent programs. He even did this way back in Power 90, where you're doing punches, uppercuts, hook in the elbow, stuff like that. And there's a couple different combinations there. And then there's some jumping jack type of things that are built in, and I'm just trying to think. Probably the one that Hillary and I get to each time is he goes, what do they call them? Sprawls. And every time it comes on, it's like, sprawls. They're kind of like an elaborate burpee. Well, not like a burpee like you're jumping up in the air, but you're just going down to the floor, kind of into a plank position and coming up. Now, you do one set of workouts, and then you do one round with a set of workouts, and then you do a second round. You repeat that round. He mixes it up with the different choreography. There's just some different things. It's really kind of a fun workout. I'm surprised it's 25 minutes, and it seems to go by pretty fast. By the time you're taking a break, you're like, oh my gosh, that we're halfway done. Yeah, that's pretty amazing. So you've seen all the video footage here, and being able to see kind of my take on it, and at least get an idea of what the moves are like. Now, I will say, when I did the video taping of me doing the workouts, that's kind of the speed I was going at, but this can be really modified. If you're a beginner, you wouldn't go the speed I was going at. As a matter of fact, I probably could have gone a little bit more, intensified things a little bit more. But there's somebody always modifying on these workouts, which is really great. And so that if that's where you're starting, and I know that's where I was starting when I first was doing P90, to do a push-up. Are you kidding me? I thought I could do, in my head, I could do like 20, and when I can only do maybe 1 or 2, it was really humbling, but it takes practice. And so each week you're going to get better and better, stronger. You're going to burn a boatload of calories. This program, when you're done with the 25 minutes, you do go into the ab ripper A, which is about a 7-minute workout. I'll share that on a future podcast with you of what those moves look like. But Sweat A, I mean, and P90 in general, really been very, very good. The people in our challenge group are really raving about it. They love it. One lady just posted to me that she's like, oh my gosh, I've only done this 2 weeks. And 3 people came up to me today and said, oh my gosh, what are you doing? You're losing weight. You look amazing. And so she can only imagine what it's going to be like about 10 more weeks from now. Pretty darn cool. So you're welcome to join our group. We've got a great group going on, and the best deal is to pair it with Shakeology for the health and nutrition benefits, right? And our support group, you want all of that together, and you can get that through a challenge pack with the P90 one. Just message me below, see one of the links here, and I can answer any of those questions. And if you're doing P90, give a shout out. Let us know how you're doing. Love to hear from you. Remember, it's never too late. We'll see you next week.